go into his presence. There will be abundance to take care of every need in the house. Number two, God promises to open the windows or floodgates of heaven. In other words, prosperity from heaven will be opened. God will open up heaven. What you need to understand is that whenever a door or window is closed on earth, you can get beyond it with the door or window opened in heaven. Number three, blessings will overflow to them. If you give the tithe, God promises blessings will overflow. You will not have room enough to what? To receive it. Number four, the pests will be forbidden from attacking the harvest. God will not let you work for everything and then let the enemy, right before you get your hands on it, take it from you. He will prevent the enemy from taking your harvest. Number five, there will be no crop failure. After all that work, after all that rain, after all that waiting, your fruit will not fall to the ground before the harvest. Everything is going to be in order. The former rain, the latter rain will be in order. The time for the harvest will be in order. The fruit will stay there until God gets ready for you to harvest it. And all nations will call you blessed. They will look at you and say, look at Israel. Lord, have mercy. God is, they serving the right God. And the land will be a delightful land. You'll want to live in this land. You'll talk about how blessed you are in this land. What does it say to us today who tithe? It says, you will be blessed. It simply states that you will be blessed. That the house of God will be blessed. That you will be blessed. You will experience prosperity. Blessings will overtake you. And that the enemy to your prosperity will be crippled. No matter what schemes man has against you. No matter what lies. No matter what plans are being made in the upper echelons of corporate America. You will be taken care of. You got to believe that. Can I get an amen? The work of your hands will be fruitful. What the work that you do will produce. Your mind, your hands, your labor will be productive. That's what God promises. And you will have influence upon the people that are around you. You'll be a great witness for God. Your life will be something that people can live and watch. And you will live in God's favor. Now, let me illustrate this right quick here. Al, would you help me? Hold that for me. Here, in this basket here are 10 little, what do you call these things? Rolls. I don't like these things. I don't know where to go. 10 rolls. Now I need your help. I need your help. Sister Ada, would you bring me one of those little, right there, with those little plastic things there that we put offerings in? There's 10. There's 10. There's 10. This basket represents your income. This basket represents your bank account. This basket represents your checkbook. This basket represents what you have in your home. This basket represents your portfolio, your stocks, your retirement. All God asked out of this basket is what? That's what he asked. Now this is what he promised. Pour. got to always understand in the spirit realm what God asked for. He promises more to you than what he asked for. Y'all all right? Don't y'all eat that bread. It's several weeks old. Did y'all get that? Here's what I want you to understand about prosperity. Because some of these prosperity preachers got it wrong. Prosperity is not about money. Amen. Do you know that Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown had more money than but they didn't have no peace. They didn't have no God in that home. So prosperity is more than money. It is living in health. It is tranquility. It's peace. It's comfort. It's favor. It's success. It's profit. It's fruitfulness. Can I get an amen? It means peace, well-being in every sense, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually. It is broader than material wealth. It is abundant life from God. When you're in the emergency room, you don't think about money. You want that surgeon to have the hands and the eyes of God. Come on, somebody. But here's what gets me in the text. Out of all that God promised them, he couldn't get them to agree with him. They had a bad attitude. The attitude of the people were negative and pessimistic. God says, you said harsh things. God made a big promise, and in return, they said harsh things against him. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, God listens. He's listening to everything you say. Every time the word is preached, he listens to everything you say. They spoke hostile speech against God. They used accusatory language against God. It was critical speech against the one who promised them blessings. It was as if they were telling God, forget what you promised. We can do bad all by ourselves. We don't want to hear any more about your promises. You know how the brother is after the brother done messed up. He come back, baby, give me one more chance. I was just a little off. I love you. Come on, go out to eat with me. I got something special for you. Woman said, no, you messed up. I can do bad all what? By myself. This is what they were telling God. Listen to what they said. It's futile to serve you. Why should we serve you? Why should we worship? Why should we obey you? This relationship isn't going anywhere. Then they started calling the arrogant blessed. The evildoers, they're doing better than us. They're the ones driving the Lexuses, the Bentleys, the Lamborghinis. They're the ones going into the Galleria in this recession and shopping. We dropping and they shopping. God's own people were saying, you're demanding too much. We're reaping too little out of this thing. This relationship isn't worth it.